So I've said this in this place a few times, that I've come to accept that this phase that you're in, or this particular incarnation that we have in, or every incarnation, the purpose of every incarnation is for us, is to give us the occasion for us to let go, release ourselves of all our addictions, our conditions, our attachment, and to experience the truest us that we are, a sacred soul. And how many of these experiences you have is determined by you, and how quickly you transcend. We have 20-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 55-year-olds who are still behaving like they're 2-year-olds, they're 3-year-olds, because they are still ruled by their emotion, rather than their emotion, or using their emotions to rule. They are ruled by, or we are ruled by. I don't want to add myself to that, because they are ruled. I take myself for that emotion. They are ruled by their emotion. And this shows in other areas of our lives, particularly in how we see life and death. Said in this place, there is only life. Death is an illusion. Death doesn't exist. Even the Bible teaches that. It came that he might have life and have it more abundantly. So long as he is, so long as presence is, so long as divine is, there can only be life. He says, "Oh lie, oh death, where is your victory? Oh grief, where is your sting?" Death is dead. It's only an illusion. The analogy is given a few times, or multiple times. When you look at the fact that when you were in the placenta and you were exiting the placenta, when embryonic life was over and we were entering into this phase, that was the end of incubation. But it wasn't the end of life. It's a continuous manifestation. It's a continuous reality. It's a continual expression. And in the same way, what we refer to as death, that we are all looking forward to, and some of us are afraid of. Paul enlightened this and said, "For me to die is gain." Why does he call it what that? Why does he refer to it as a gain? It's a gain to you. So I don't tell anyone sorry for a loss, and I don't expect anyone to tell me sorry for my loss, because we lose nothing. Everything is gain. And when we begin to see it like that, everything changes. Because that was the reason for the incarnation of the one we call Yeshua. That he came, that many who through all their lives were subject to the bondage of death might experience liberation. It's in your Bible. That you get out of the idea that you die, because you can't die. All there is life, absolute. So when our loved ones pass on, when they transition, I've been telling you people this over and again when Nana passed on, and I said that it was a shift in my life, and that I'm making that shift happen in the lives of as many as I care about, as many who also care about it. I'm not saying that because someone has told me anything, but I'm saying that from inner experience. When I say she's closer to me than she's ever been, I mean it, because I have come to understand that the passing on, the transition, is their invitation, the invitation of our loved one, to get us to connect. So when you're there and you are having memories of them and you're feeling morose, you're feeling sad, you're feeling depressed, no, you're not really helping it. They don't want you to be sad. At that point, at that material point, they are trying to get something over to you. They're trying to tell you something. They are opening you to a connection. And then you see it as, oh, I'm sad, and you get emotional and you miss the whole point. It's all about connection. They're going to the other side and supporting you, pulling you in, and dropping in information that you are not privy to in this limited sphere. That is what it is. So one of the friends on there was like, oh, we beg you, don't go. And I was just laughing, like, you know what, we can't lose him. Just can't lose the man. If he wants to go, we release him. He can go, because he will even be in a more powerful state than we are enjoying him now. This week, or the week this past, few days past, the Santehene has been mourning his sister. And I took a lot of cue from it. His sister and his spiritual mother, anyway, because she is a queen mother, so she is his mother. Beautiful things. I reflected a lot on everything that I was seeing and the things that I was taking in. Heavily spiritual stuff. Apostle Kojustafu, it's like very, very, very key personalities have passed on in the last 3 months. That's a positive sign. Connect. When I heard of Apostle Kojustafu's passing, I'm like, he's a man I was so looking forward to seeing him. I said that within the next year I needed to see him. And I was like, oh dear, so now I don't get a chance. Tunvo said to another one, I just want to hold his feet. That's all I want to do. If I get a chance. Not even a chance, his feet. Okay, because that is where that's what is placed on power. Anyway, so when I heard that the man had passed on, I just closed my eyes. I'm like, every virtue, all the dreams, the desires, the aspiration that were unfulfilled, your aspiration, your desire for Africa, for humanity, let it find expression in me. Closed my eyes, breathed in, took myself to a time, in a place, in a space, in eternity, where his dreams are fulfilled. Blooming. Simple. I started to cry. See the power that has been at play in Kumasi over the last few days. Don't come out. Even in COVID, people defied all this. That poor soul who thought, the way they matched the guy's face, I feel sorry for him, man. You'll be the commentary. You know? To the point that even mad people, I was just thinking of mad people, crazy, mad men in town, we couldn't find them. Homeless people who sleep in the street, we couldn't find them. Where did they go? These kids from Niger who are always in the street begging people, asking people for money, they don't even speak, but most of them, but they copied the memo. When power speaks, creation listens. You're talking about mystical power. Have I finished preaching? I think even if I don't say anything, I'll give you a cool. But okay. Talk to me. I haven't heard your voice this morning. I heard your voice. Obviously, we spoke, but I haven't heard your voice in this place.
I'm enjoying myself also. Just saying to myself that you have come back from Ghana a different person. I'm telling you the truth. If I'm telling you, you know that I'm your right, left hand, leg man. And I'm not just saying it. And as we are speaking, this is a different suffer. I think you are right. It's my pastor. Because if you add any to what you have just said, you will confuse me. Whoever be 11 number doing will calm down. We're speaking with power. We're speaking with authority. The same words that you say every day, but as you were saying them, when you said that, when you quoted Jesus' saying that I came that you have life and you have it in abundance. You know, I love that verse and I've quoted it a million times. When you said that, something struck me in my spirit. Wow, this is a statement. I've never thought of it like that. When you said that, I said, this is a statement. I said in my mind, well, this is a statement. I came that you will have life and have it in abundance. No two ways.
No death.
It's not contingent on anything. You believing, you not believing. It's not. He said, I came that you will have life. You have life. So I make this bold statement. Nobody's going to hell. Nobody's going to hell. I hope we are on YouTube. I dare any stuff to come and challenge me. Nobody's going to hell.